Okay, Facebook, seriously? I know my rig burned down. Why do you put this flame icon over there? Okay, so as you have seen on my Facebook probably, or on my Twitter, one of my mining rigs had a really big problem. So what happened here is that the Sata cable just some sort of catched on fire and it melted himself. So the point where I realized that my cable was burning, it was like 1 hour further. So the mining rig was shutting down like every 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, this is pretty weird. Why is it shutting down every single 5 minutes? And then I started to smell something like burned, and I was like, okay, this is not good. So I was checking everything on my mining rig, was looking just fine, until my 4 GPUs started shutting down at once, and they started flickering blue, and they didn't go anymore after a while. And suddenly I saw a little lump of smoke coming out of the power supply, and I heard some crackling noises. So I was like, oh shit, my rig is on fire. And then yeah, when I looked behind my mining rig, it was really on fire. I saw a flame. So I pulled out the Sata cable real quickly. It was so soft that it just came out like a piece of butter because it was already melted. So it really was on fire. And I was like, okay, this is pretty unsafe. So I started looking into what I have been doing wrong. So this was my first mining rig, and as you all know, I was adding cards every time I had the money to buy a new graphics card, and was adding it to the frame. And it has been running for 6 or 7 months straight without any problem until now. So what happened here is that the Sata cable was connected to all 4 GPU risers at the same time. So there were 2 other Sata cables on the mining rig, and they were just connected to 1 or 2 GPU risers at the same time. So one was connected to the SSD, he wasn't using any power, and the other one was hooked up to 2 risers. So this one was hooked up to 4 risers at the same time. So what happened here is when it started mining, I don't know why it happened just when I was watching it or when I was sitting next to it, because you know the Microsoft problem has occurred and that shut down a lot of miners, but I will talk about that in just a second. So I was trying to fix this problem, and really luckily I was near my miner when it catched on fire. So make sure you don't connect all 4 GPU risers onto one Sata cable is the lesson of today. So now let's get on to the problem that I'm going to talk about. So Microsoft has an update on Windows 10, and a lot of mining rigs had this problem. So what did they do? They updated something for RX series cards, like some sort of micro drivers, and what happened is that they were uninstalling drivers from AMD by themselves. So your mining rig would just go ahead and uninstall his drivers, so you need to reinstall the drivers and do it over and over again. So every time you restarted your miner, they were gone, they were uninstalled. So that was a really hard fix to do. So what you have to do is just roll back your Windows or cancel the update that was happening and just reinstall the drivers, and your mining rig is fixed again. So that was the problem that was happening. But in cause of this, about like 10 or 20% of every single mining rig has been down for a day or even more days, because it was happening all over the world. So the whole mining community was having this problem with multiple coins. So what this caused is that the price of Ethereum went up to all the way to $122. So it started off 1 day ago, it was like really steady on about $100, and it was like 96, 95, and suddenly because of the Microsoft really weird update, every single miner was going down. So the price has gone up really violently because less people started to mine the coin, and there is still a lot of demand on the coin. So I think like last month the market cap of Ethereum was about 3.8 billion, and right now it's already, I think it's gonna be about 11.1 billion. So that's just absolutely crazy. It tripled their currency within months. So this is absolutely nice to see. And also there's a lot of other things going on, because I'm gonna show you guys real quickly on what is going on. So Dubai coin is raising, Ethereum Classic is going up too, Ethereum is absolutely crazy going up, and Bitcoin is almost 2,000 US dollars as well. So this is just absolutely crazy. And Ethereum just had this really little boost because of the Microsoft update now. And that's really what caused all these price rises, because Ethereum Classic, Dubai Coin and Ethereum are all three GPU mined, and a lot of mining rigs were down. So this is really a hard cause that has done this. So if you're still having this problem, you can also check out the Discord chat for people to help you out if you're still stuck with it. And I'm sorry for this really long video. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video today, and I have really so much more to tell. But I'm not gonna do it all in one video, because that would be really boring. So see you guys in the next one.